There was a small girl, a school-going girl, and she used to suffer from a disease called dyslexia. Now, this small girl mm, had the habit of writing something secretly. But in those days, girls were not expected to be intellectual, philosophical, and write about things in life. So it was a very patriarchal society. मर्दों की दुनिया थी और औरतों को ये सब हक नहीं था. So she used to write secretly and she used to hide it under her drawer, under her bookshelf, and she used to write. And when she grew up, she went to the publisher. And she said कि मैंने इतनी सारी किताबें लिखी हैं, I've written so many books, आप publish कीजिए इसको. She said, Madam, ये book तो बहुत अच्छी है. After reading, he said, the books are good. But madam, the problem with this book is it's a crime book. इसमें बहुत सारा murder crime हो रहा है. And the world would not accept this crime from a woman's mind. It was just a story. But he said, Madam, the book will be published अगर आप अपना नाम बदल के कोई मेल का नाम से publish करें तो. So she started like that, and then she became the world greatest writer on crime, writing it secretly, writing it on free time, hiding it from parents, and then becoming the greatest author on earth about crime. She is the Agatha Christie, the ultimate crime writer. Mm. So here is the biography of a small girl who turned into Agatha Christie, the queen of crime, as English people call it. She created world most famous detective called Hercule Poirot and Miss Marple, जो आज भी जिस पे मूवीज बनती हैं, सीरियल्स बनते हैं, वेब सीरीज है, एंड देयर वर नन, so on and so forth. My point of focus is small hobby, well cultivated, well cherished and nourished, cannot just change the life of the individual, can change the life of the whole mankind. मैंने राइटिंग वर्ल्ड में एक नया दुनिया, एक सितारा चमका, एंड वी कॉल इट अगाथा क्रिस्टी. If that girl would have focused on trivial things like playing this different kinds of game or whiling away the time, or, or on mobile phone, thankfully there was no mobile in those days, then her focus would have diluted and she would not have become the greatest writer of crime fiction on earth. So just a hobby, and in that too in a world where men were not supposed to write, उस दुनिया में भी किसी ने कुछ ऐसा लिखा, इतिहास बन गया. It became history. A hobby well cherished, एक शौक जिसको ध्यान से लोग बड़ा करते हैं ना, वो इतिहास बन जाता है. So you can write it in hobby, you can write it in secrets, you can write it on so many topics. The biography of Agatha Christie.